Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today I have a tiny little project that I wanna work on, and it's not really very server related. We'll try and get some kind of IT in on top of it. I started this Philips HUE fetish last year, and it's a bloody expensive fetish. Yeah, I have had the sensors put up in my hallway and my bathroom and the other hallway, so the lights comes on automatically, and I really enjoy that. I every time I go out there and the lights automatically come on, well, I'm like a little kid inside, and it's just a warm, fuzzy feeling. So I'm going to be expanding on that. My house is heated by wood. I have a wood stove in the basement, which means that I have to carry in a lot of wood to keep the house warm. I do also have a heat pump that runs on electricity. That one is very expensive to use, so Morten should really be using more wood and less electricity, because there's some room so that he can afford more HUE stuff. Maybe not, but I want the lights to come on in the basement when I, with my hands full of another tray of wood to feed the ever-eating wood stove down there. That would be awesome, that I wouldn't have to worry about also hitting the light switch, which is really old and which I really should have replaced very long ago. So to do that, I need to put up a sensor so that it senses when I'm open the door or when I'm there. And I have to try to put it in an angle so that it will only catch me when I'm just about to go down there, because the kitchen is right next to where I go down to the basement, and I don't want to turn on the lights in the basement every time I go to the kitchen, but I'm guessing we can do that. In the basement I don't have any Philips HUE lamps, so therefore I went out and I purchased Philips HUE's new plug system. This is our EU plugs. So they might look different from what you're used to. If you're from Great Britain, you have different plugs. US, Australia, Asia, there's a lot of plugs. These are the EU plugs. I did see the plugs from the UK, and they're really large compared to this. Even the box was about twice the size. So yeah, our electric plugs are smaller. But really what you do is that you plug the plug in the socket, and then you can control that from Philips HUE, turning it on and off. There's not much to it. They haven't really put in much magic in these. There are way more smart plugs available than this, which is kind of sad. I already bought some that can measure the power usage, and also some of them can dim, which would have been really smart for this. But for turning on the lights in the basement, this will work just fine. They are rather expensive, and I bought 3 of them. They were on sale, 3-pack, even though they came single pack. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, today's goal is to plug in a Philips HUE plug and have it work with the sensor and turn on some lights down in the basement, and I'm guessing that I can probably connect more than one light if I can manage that. So let's try that. Okay, let's do a quick unboxing. This is the sensor. I have an empty one because I have already unboxed one of them to cheat and read the manual and stuff. So I have it here, and there is a bit of paperwork here. It's not as bad as it. Well, this one is kind of a joke. I was really surprised of how stupid this was. So it's like, okay, there is 3 different systems. You can use it with the Philips HUE Bluetooth app, you can use it with the Philips Hub, and you can use it without anything but with a Philips HUE switch. And they had 3 drawings showing how to do that, and 3 links of how to do that. That's I don't know, I thought that was stupid, and the back is white. Then we have this thing which gives you next to no information whatsoever. So yeah, watch YouTube videos, that works. And we have the plug here. I haven't actually removed the plastic, so we can just do that. Then we have done something, right? Off with the plastic. I was kind of amused because on the side of this it says 2200 watts. And on the box it says 2300 watts, and on the plug it says it right here, max 2300 watts. So nice big sticker on the side that is wrong. Good work. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, I should have removed the tape before I started this. Good thing I have some nails. And there is not much in here either. It's, oh, that's a plastic hanger. Oh, there is actually a little bit more. There is the sensor, which has a plastic thing that you remove so that to activate the battery. And then you have some mounting, and you have some paperwork. Another. Yeah, it's not as bad with Philips HUE. There's not as many warnings. I kind of think it's funny that you buy a new product and they warn you about all the ways that this product is gonna kill you. So wonder if this is just as bad as the other one. Okay, there is a little bit about the mounting up here. That is kind of useful. So let's see the mounting here. It's really simple. So there is not much to it, but there is different ways to mount this. This is magnetic, so it goes on here, and you can mount it on any angle. So you can screw this into the wall, and then you can just put your sensor wherever you want it, or if you just want to put it straight, there's a nice little opening for that. So that's cool, and it comes with some screws. You can kind of see there's a longer and a shorter, and I forget what those are called. Fixing thingy. Yeah. So those two things combined should give me lights in the basement when I walk down there. Let's test that out. Okay, let's see where this is going to be located. Out here is the kitchen. So if we close that door, there is the basement. And I want the lights to come on when I get to around here and want to go down the stairs with some box of wood. So yeah, we are going to be mounting the sensor somewhere here that will pick me up. Maybe here. It will see me when I'm. Yeah, let's figure that out. First, we have the Philips HUE hub. It sits up here in this closet. It's a little bit dirty. I'm having my bathroom renovated upstairs, so it has seen some action. And it's sitting right here on top of this little switch. Next to it is that's a hub for my radiator thermostats. And I showed you this little cable in another video, which I'm actually it's pretty genius. I just checked. The Philips HUE hub uses 5 volts, so it goes directly over to this stupid little USB power device. So that is powering both the Philips HUE hub and this Tado, Tado hub. So, and that, I thought that was brilliant. Instead of having, well, this is the Philips HUE transformer, which would normally be used, then we are just using a little 5 volt USB thingy. And cables are available. I showed this in my Datacenter a couple of weeks ago, where I powered a 12 volt system with the same thing. It converts the 5 volt coming out of USB to 12 volt there. It can do about 750 milliamps. I wouldn't do that for too long, but yeah, it's an option. There is the hub. And here is a normal lamp that we'll be able to see. It goes into another smart plug here, which is actually a pretty cool smart plug, but it does not communicate with Philips HUE. I should have dusted off here before I started this. Okay, so removing this one, and the lights of course go out. I actually like these. They're pretty cool. It's something that they have at our local electronics shop, the local PC pusher, but they do not communicate with Philips HUE. And it's sad because this one measures the power. It will tell me how much power I'm using, and it has a really cool web interface, so you can go in and see a lot of stuff. But yeah, let's try the Philips HUE one and see how that works. If we should just compare it, it's a big clunky thing compared to. Otherwise the system is exactly the same. A button, Philips HUE, no name-ish. But Philips HUE looks good. And it has a green LED, which is nice. So let's plug this in. And it gives us light. So we need to synchronize it with Philips HUE. Oh, there's no reason to have the lights on in the bedroom. I'm not there. Kitchen lights are on. And the hallway. We were just out there, so that's why. I don't usually go in and turn off everything. It goes off by itself. But, well, just to see, we can turn off the lights in here, and you can probably see that dimming in the distance. So, yeah. We need to find our box here, and to do that we should be able to go up to that one. Is it light setting? It's kind of weird. In Philips HUE everything is lights, so we're gonna add a light, and then we should be able to press this for some amount of seconds. Blinking and search to see if anything turns up. There, that wasn't too hard. Philips HUE smart switch. We're gonna call this something basement-ish. We've given it a name. Let's just return to that. And it has taken a little picture of a plug. Cool. I don't think I have a basement room that we can put it in, so let's check. I have a hall, second living room, bedroom, living room, hallway, basement, battery room, bathroom, kitchen, outside. We need to make a basement. Where is that? Rooms and zones. Create new room. Okay. Create a new room. And we're just gonna have Siri do our dirty work. Basement. There. And we're gonna add our basement lights to that. Cool. Oh, and we don't need a couch in the basement. We need some picture that will look like a basement. Oh, I have my workshop down there, so garage is probably okay. We'll give it the garage sign. And save. There. Then we need the sensor. Luckily that was within reach. So let's pull the little battery thingy here, and it should power on. Let's go out and check settings. Accessories setup. Do we have a new sensor here? We have one there that is not configured. Yeah, okay, it must be that one then. Where is the sensor? That's gonna be in a room, and it's gonna be in the basement. Basement, there. Done. And then there is all kind of settings you can do. It can dim the lights and stuff. We're not gonna do that because, well, it actually can't do that, but I have it set up so that if I have to go out in the middle of the night and do a bit of leakage, the lights is not gonna come on 100%. It's gonna from 2300 in the evening to 8 o'clock in the morning. It's dimmed. So the lights doesn't come on 100%, it's just enough so that I don't tremble over anything, but it's not too bright. I guess the rest of this is probably okay. We might have to do some motion sensor sensitivity, but we really need to set up the sensor before we mess with that and see what happens. Okay, let's check if this isn't good. Save. Oh, it turned it on. So something must be working. Let's mount the sensor and move the switch and see what happens. You can manually turn on and off this. There's a little touch button up here and you can just power it on and off. So yeah, and the sensor is kind of out of view, but it lights up green when it sees you. This lights up green as well. There's also a temperature sensor inside of here, so you can actually get the temperature from the room that it sits in. Moving into the basement, it's a blotchy mess down here, but well, that's how basements are. And I have this light here that we're gonna have it turn on and off. The plug is really ugly. I don't know, something has come on there. Yeah, it does come off. But it turns on and off this light up here, which would be marvelous to have turn on and off. I have actually had that on a smart plug as well. This one gave up the juice. It stopped working and I have no good idea why. So we're gonna try and put on the Philips HUE one. Let's put it in like this. There. And then I can see the little green LED. There. And the light came on. Actually replaced the fluorescent light in a video and put in LEDs. That's a long time ago. So now we need to find a good place for the sensor, and that should be the staircase. Big problem is actually when I'm filming down here, it would be pretty irritating if the light goes on and off, but I guess I can just turn it on and off over there. The pump is running in the basement. It was too slow today. I moved out. This magnetic thing, I put the smaller screw in it. I'm gonna be mounting it right over here and on the wood. I don't expect it has to go in much. It doesn't have to hold anything, but yeah, there is a little thingy and this one to it if you needed to go into a brick wall, concrete or something like that. So, yeah, we'll just try this and I'll just hand screw it. It's magnetic. It's a really good magnet. I'll try and figure out how to do this and get back to you. Can you see it? Okay, I'll help. It's right. Oh boy, it's stuck in there. Okay, that's not much help, but it's sitting right there. So we need to check if it works. I'll turn off the lights down here. I did tell you that this was old, but if I turn that off, yeah. We will we'll fix that someday. So we can kind of see that it's pitch black down there, so now I should be able to, yeah, turn on and off the basement from my phone. Could probably have Cyril do it. Hey Cyril, turn on lights in the basement.
Sorry, I wasn't able to find anything like that in the basement in your My PlayHouse this time.
Okay, I haven't synchronized that. I'll get that up and running. Okay, I just needed to go into the app and it updated by itself. So, hey Cyril, turn on basement lights.
Okay.
Super. And we'll just turn it off from there. Cool. I'll wait. The sensor has to have a little bit before you can, it doesn't activate immediately after you have done this. Okay, I have waited a little bit, so let's start down there. Let's see what happens when I get over here. And the lights turned on. It's gonna, yeah, I'll probably have to mingle around with the angling of this so that it doesn't turn on too much. But it's better than it turns on a little bit too much than a little bit too little. I do actually also would enjoy a light in here, but well, that's a project for another day. Cool, that little project is done. The lights come on in the basement when I get near there. I would like to put some more lights on that one circuit, and that is doable. Just put on an extension cord something, and I guess that would be good. I have two other plugs that I'm gonna be using elsewhere in the house, replacing maybe this lamp behind me. I don't really need to know how much power that lamp draws. Really, I don't care. So it might go on there so that I can control that one as well. Then I did also get new lights for my upstairs bathroom. that I'm gonna be putting in. These are spotlights to go in the ceiling. They are bloody expensive. Philips, especially these colorful one or full color ones, they are like 2 spots and they're like almost $100. It's a lot of money, so I want these to be in the shower. so you can have a blue shower or red shower depending on the temperature. I don't know, a couple that will just change the color temperature. Yeah, new bathroom costs a fortune, so I also want some fancy lighting in there. So that's gonna be for another day. Links in the description if you want to go check these out and see the pricing. It might differ a lot from what I see here in Denmark. If you're in the US, it's a totally different price, and the UK might also be a different price. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.